Amy with birdsinthedoghouse.com, and today we're going to talk about something that happened. We like to share good experiences and we like to share bad experiences if we think that people can learn from our mistakes. So I made a mistake the other day. I have a lot of babies right now and some are starting to fledge, and with baby season coming, this is going to be very common. Either a breeder or a hand raiser will have the baby when they get to the fledging point, or the new owner might have the baby when it's getting to a fledging point. Mr. Oshi, who just flew on my head, is learning to fly. And the other day I came in to feed him and I opened his little cage very quickly, didn't think a thing about it. He bolted out and went headfirst into the wall across the room. And I mean, he hit hard. I thought, oh my God, he's broken his neck. He was stunned. He was just dazed, and I thought, oh man, this, I can't believe that could have been avoided had I just opened that a little slower and actually picked him up to feed him or placed him in another spot that had a safe landing across the room. So he started to get better. I turned the temperature in the room down. This is one of the only times when you do not administer heat. When you have a potential head injury from a collision, you want the swelling to go down, not up. So all of the times that we have heard administer heat, it doesn't feel well, up the heat, up the heat. Never, ever, ever when there's a head collision, up the heat. Very important. The second thing I did was I put him in a smaller cage and I covered it. I just let him relax and I monitored him. The vet told me at one point in time that if a bird is going to die from a collision injury, it's going to probably happen pretty fast. It's devastating. So within the first 20 minutes, they'll be gone. Now, if the behavior does not start to change within 20 minutes, then you do need your avian vet immediately. Have your vet on speed dial because you're going to need them. You will eventually. If it's not from this, something else, you will need your avian vet. So that's another tip for a later day. I monitored him. He was a little sluggish, so I was worried about it. But then I came back into the room. I left the room and he was eating with his little brother. So then I knew he was going to be okay. But one thing that happens is they can go into shock and they know they're dazed, so they tense up thinking that a predator is going to get them. So by leaving the room, it actually, I think, bounced him back a little faster than staying in there and just staring at him for 20 minutes. That's my tip for the day. If you like today's tip, please, please, please go to birdsinthedoghouse.com. Like and follow us on all of our social media, Facebook, TikTok, Insta, and join our flock. It's great. If you'd like more tips, we have Birds 101 right on the site.